Hi, my name's Cameron Kealy. I'm an osteopath at Recharge Osteopathic Clinic, and today we're discussing osteopathic treatment of sports injuries. And this is Ben Holland, just recently retired AFL player with Melbourne and Richmond. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
So Ben, just how many years did you play AFL football, and how many games did you play?
Yeah, I was a professional player for 13 years and played at 191 senior games, so throwing that junior career before that and various games coming back from injury and stuff, so over 200 AFL games.
So there's a lot of games, and so over that period of time, Ben, can you just give us a basic rundown of how many injuries, or what were the main injuries you had over that 13-year plus period?
Yeah, so playing a key position role, a lot of wear and tear on the body and battering, and had a knee reconstruction. I've had 2 shoulder reconstructions, both sides. Some osteitis pubis at one stage there, so groin pain and groin strains, and various soft tissue injuries, so mainly around the core in terms of hamstrings, groins, and quadriceps as well. So yeah, fair gamut of injuries there.
Yeah, and broken bones?
Broken bones, not too bad with broken bones, but broken fingers and things like that, and dislocations and dislocated shoulders and that, of course.
Yeah, dislocated shoulders. Broke your nose?
Oh yeah, broken cheekbones and noses and head ones. Just how I look anyway.
Yeah. Cool. So a fair bit of trauma over that period.
Yeah. And
so you were fortunate enough to have pretty high level medical treatment for particularly for the years that you're at the Richmond and Melbourne, so you would have seen a lot of that. And you've also had some osteo treatment for the last few years of your career.
Yeah.
And so how did you find the osteo treatment functioned, and how you found that sort of helped you?
Yeah, just with the medical resources I had at my disposal, it was fantastic, and got a lot of treatment on the specific areas. And I suppose when things didn't progress as I liked, I sought out a bit of osteo work, because I found they probably looked at things as a whole rather than just a specific area. So I'd get my normal treatment from the medical staff, just focusing on the area, whereas the osteo seemed to look at the whole body and its alignment. And I suppose a bit like a wheel alignment on the car, how if something isn't functioning properly in another area, it causes the whole body as a unit not to function, and the way you carry yourself might be putting extra pressure on a certain area that's getting injured or getting strained quite a bit. So just having that wholesome look and stepping back and looking at the whole body, not just a specific area, was what attracted me to osteo, and I found got some really good results.
Yeah, great. So just because Med's a really good example of some of the ways we might treat things. So the osteitis pubis, so we're a little bit back to front here, but the pubic bone is here, where hopefully we can get this in shot, but the adductors sort of go from the femur bone here up into the pubis here. Now Ben had a reconstruction on this knee down here, which meant that the knee had a twist through it. Now the twist was twisting the femur, as you can see, which was putting more pressure up on here. So one of the things which we were able to help Ben with here was by getting the twist out of the knee, and also higher up the spine, because the spine was, in particular up through his neck, way up the other end, was throwing the alignment out in the spine, twisting the back from above. And so we're getting a twisting from below and a twisting from above, which was putting more pressure on this osteitis pubis. And so by just looking at the alignment of the whole system and getting restrictions out and imbalances out from either end, and of course through the lower back here, we're able to take some pressure off the groin. Another example would have been up with the shoulder problems after shoulder dislocations. Instead of just focusing on the shoulder itself, where the damage was, we're able to loosen up, tightness up through the back and the rib cage here. And we might just turn that around a little bit. I hope that's one shot. But the scapula and the collarbone here sit on top of the rib cage. If this is tight and twisted through the back and rib cage, then the twist goes out into the shoulder. And so what we're able to do here is just to untwist through here, which took the pressure off the shoulder, which further helped with the healing process in fixing Ben's kind of shoulder injuries. And so there's just a couple of examples of how osteopathy would treat certain sports injuries, and in particular AFL injuries in this case. And so Ben, you're also a podiatrist these days?
Yep, a qualified podiatrist, so I've used a couple of the techniques probably you've used on me before in some of my patients, and I suppose we're looking at the alignment thing as well, but from the feet side of things, so where our contact is with the earth.
Yeah, absolutely. And so osteopathy and podiatry can work in really well together. So if anyone did want to see you as a podiatrist, whereabouts do you work?
Yeah, definitely. I'm at a couple of different clinics around Melbourne, so in Dandenong and Cranbourne, and also in East Melbourne. Yeah, get on down and
well and truly got Melbourne covered.
Yeah, covering the whole area. So
excellent. So your details will be on the website, and so if anyone wants to see a podiatrist, they can contact you from there as well. Okay, so that's osteopathic treatment of sports injuries.